Hey fam, I am back. I'm so grateful to be here. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I had a 2-month long journey battling coronavirus. This intro is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I want to talk to you a little bit about some changes and some ideas I have for the channel, how I'd like to evolve things a little bit, the giveaway and how that's going to change. If you'd like to stick around and hear that, make sure you do. Otherwise, I have timestamps down below if you'd like to jump right to your reading. First of all, I'm just going to grab a little healing stone here. I am so grateful for your love and support during this time. It's been a very challenging couple of months for all of us, and I know that I'm not alone in that. Recovering from coronavirus has really been a game changer, a life changer, how I came into this year. And I know many of you are very much in alignment with this. It's just not the way my life looks or is at this point in time. But there's been a lot of personal growth and evolving through the last couple of months for me, more so than even usual. It's something that I've been very committed to my entire life, changing honestly from the inside out. Career, personal life, everything. And I want that to reflect here. What I'm going to be doing in terms of Instagram, in terms of giveaway, you know that I choose 2 winners each month. I know that I still owe a few of you a few past winners your free reading, and I promise you I'm going to get to that as soon as I get these videos out for you first. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to consolidate my Instagram accounts. So my Urban Soul Guru account, I'm probably going to close that. I'm not going to use that account anymore. I'll keep it open for a little while because I know many of you find me there and follow me there. But I'm consolidating with a primary account. So please switch over before I get rid of the old account. So the new Instagram, because I did change this. It used to be Tony Wrights Official. Now it's Tony Nielsen Official. I'll make sure I have that in the box below so you know how to find me. But please make that switch over. How this is going to impact the giveaway. I am still going to choose 2 winners. 1 winner will be chosen on YouTube, and this will apply to both winners. I'm going to choose a winner from YouTube and on Instagram if you follow me at Tony Nielsen Official. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment below your video. If you follow me on both platforms, make sure you also let me know that you are a follower on Instagram so that I can find you, so that I can verify that. But I will choose 1 winner here. Again, subscribe, leave me a comment below your video. Winners are always notified at the very end of the month. So both rounds of video, first of the month videos and 15th and mid-month videos, I go through all comments and I choose winners. Whoever Spirit says needs it the most, I choose it, I reach out to you, and we connect that way. Now, another change that I would like to incorporate into channel is music. You guys know that I'm a professional songwriter. I started out as a recording artist like a really long time ago. I was really young. Transitioned to being a songwriter. I write music for people all over the world. But during this time, I've recommitted to my own music again. I've written an entire album. It's a piece of work that I am incredibly proud of. And I'd like to start incorporating music into the channel. None of this is going to happen until Venus goes direct and we're out of shadow, period, because it's not the best time to launch something new. These are just ideas. But I would love to hear how you feel about that. How would you feel about me incorporating some other aspects of my life and passions? And I mean, music to me is another modality of healing. But how do you feel about that? How do you feel about some of these changes? Please let me know in the comments. I do take your comments and your feedback to heart because this is our community, not just my channel and not just my community. But with all of that said, I know this is getting quite long. I just want to say that I love you all. I know we're going through a hard time. Add Venus retrograde on top of all of that. And I know I'm not the only one who's had a difficult couple of months. It looks like we're still going to have a difficult couple of months ahead, but I promise you there's a lot of positivity here. And Spirit has already shown me how some of these positive little bright spots and light at the end of the tunnel, how that's going to come up maybe a little quicker and maybe in areas of our lives where we're not expecting it right now because we are still, at least in New York City, we're still quarantined here at the end of May because things are just not going back to normal. But that's also going to open the door to so many other opportunities, so many other blessings if it's something that you're open to. So we're going to take a look at first. Geminis, you know, I'm a Gemini sun. I promised myself that I would be healed for Gemini season. My birthday's in 2 days, the 31st. By the time I release this will probably be first. We did it, Gems. I kicked Corona's ass so I could be back for our season. Your support means the world to me. 143 fam. Thank you again for everything. Now let's jump into your readings. Let's see what is in store for you. Hey Virgo, we're going to take a look at your general overview and love for 20. I will have timestamps down below for those of you who just sat through a very long intro. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I really love your feedback on some of the changes that I would like to incorporate into the channel. The changes with the giveaway. If you didn't listen to the intro, I will still be giving away 2 free readings on YouTube. I'll choose a winner via YouTube and one via Instagram. Virgo, general overview. 20. Wow, this is happening for Gemini too. So my cards are like super, super ancient. Do you see this? It's like falling apart. If I've had this Oracle deck forever. Interesting cards to be folding here. It's the new partner card. But it's interesting because with Gemini it kept popping out. It's like something's folding over. Someone's folding over. A new partner like about to split apart or getting caught up on something in not a very nice way. So be careful of new people trying to show up in your life. Venus is retrograde here, Virgo. Venus applies to love. Venus applies to money and business, okay? So be careful of new people showing up. Okay, Spirit's saying to stop. So I'm going to pull cards a little differently. We're going to do a little bit of a different spread here. Okay, first card out. This is your situation, okay? Challenge. This is your challenge. Crossing, wedding. This clearly pertains to a contract, a long-term relationship. Somebody's dreaming about it. Somebody's contacting you in your dreams. You're trying to reach somebody in their dreams because you can't reach them any other way. Somebody feels lost. See this crossing wedding, crossing this commitment. It feels like there's Spirit saying like a crossed. I don't know what this would really mean, but a crossed cross connection. It almost makes me feel like a crossed condition. A crossed condition is negative energy that needs to be cleared. But see, I'm not really getting negative energy. I'm getting that a lot of that has been cleared, and yet somebody's stuck here. But let's come back to this. It's a difficult time, Virgo. A lot of jobs have ended. Business not be able to reopen, especially smaller businesses. This is a time to reinvent who you are and what you do. Some of you will become entrepreneurs because you will have no other choice. See, this doesn't come through as fear. This comes through as longing. Figure out what it is that you're longing for and figure out why you're longing. Should you be longing for this? Is there really an old life that you want to step back into, or is it time to move forward? Shift the daydreams. The challenge is going to shift. The challenge is going to be shifting the daydream from wanting to go back to something to being able to move forward. How can you move forward? If you want the commitment back, how do you move forward with the commitment? It cannot be the same, okay? Somebody's stuck here. Somebody's stuck here. Somebody's also, there's a connection in dreams. There's a connection to dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to visitations in your dreams. I must feel like somebody's abusing that. Is somebody abusing showing up in your dreams, or are you trying to connect to somebody in their dreams? Virgo, be careful because you don't want to be overstepping boundaries of free will. They will block you. You block whoever that is. Let's pull a few outcome cards here. Wow, I just said this. Card out, entrepreneur, okay? Some of you lost an opportunity or a business, and maybe you already were an entrepreneur. This could be a business of yours closing. This comes through as brand new. You will either be able to revive it with a loan, so money will be provided for you. You'll be able to make a full comeback, but I am feeling like a clean slate here. It's something new. You're going to do something new. It's how you're going to make more money. I do feel like many of you, if you are not an entrepreneur, this is just something that you are destined to do, whether you want to or not. But you feel like during these challenging times, you have no choice. But this is going to actually make you more money than what you were doing before. You reinvent a business. You need to reopen a new location. You just have to be patient. Some of you feel like this is going to tank, and you're reminiscing about when you used to make that money and things are stable. For some of you, it's not going to tank. It will take some creativity to revive a business and some patience. There are certainly losses for sure, but for those of you who are entrepreneurs, I feel like you are going to fare the best at this time. You will make the most money. You will make the more solid comeback once cities and businesses and everything opens completely. I know there are cities and there are states that are open now. Here in New York City, we're still quarantined here at the end of May. And that could be very frustrating, especially if you're local to me here in New York. I feel like somebody's going to be okay. They just don't realize that they're going to be okay. Second outcome card is life purpose. You see how, okay, a door closes, something new opens. Let go, whatever this is, so you can focus on this, okay? Make your money, make your comeback, figure out how to support your family, figure out how to move your life forward. That's where your energy needs to be right now. This shift, if you feel forced, if you feel horrible and feel negative, but there's a positive outcome here, even if you can't see it yet. Some of you have been afraid to take this step for the longest time, and this is the only thing you should have been doing. Believe in yourself, believe in your talents, believe in your gifts, believe in your self-discipline. Spirit just said read a book. This feels like a self-help book. This feels like a reading up on a new business, like researching, but it feels like a book, like specifically a book. You might be writing a book. That could be a new project or something that you're working on. But it feels like there's something or some knowledge you're going to get from reading a book. I also heard somebody's reading you like a book. Somebody's studying you right now. It's trying to figure out what you're doing. Not in a negative way, not in a creepy way, like in a very positive way. You'd be guiding somebody through this transition. You'd be guiding children. You'd be helping a family member. It feels like maybe somebody younger than you is looking up to you, like, how are we going to get through this? And you're going to know. See, this comes back to longing. Okay, this is another outcome card. See only love. For some of you, chapters are closed. You can't go back, and there's nothing you can do about that. The only thing that you have control over is moving forward. Okay? Some doors are closed. But see the love. Get to the place where you're not stuck in the daydream and the reminiscing or the wanting to go back. Recognize that some doors, they're just permanently closed now as we step into, and that's okay because it clears the slate for something better. Spirit's just saying you need to refocus your energy, okay? But if there isn't love, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling victimized, if you are not feeling anything because it's easier to not feel things, you're gonna block some blessings. You're gonna block this. You're gonna block your money. You block love here, okay? But Spirit is saying this is difficult. Somebody's stuck in this space, this being the challenge, this being the situation. What is it that you're having a hard time letting go of? Your energy is needed elsewhere, okay? Bottom of the deck, this is going to go hand in hand with letting go, with acceptance, coming full circle with what you've lost and moving forward to something more joyful. Do understand that, I'm putting this in the wrong place, do understand that if you do try to open some old doors, well, first of all, the door may not even be there to open anymore, the old doors, okay? If you want to move forward with something that has already existed in your life, whatever this is, okay? It has to be done completely. It's got to be brand new. There are no old doors that you can walk through. And that's what I'm saying. You have to get creative to revive a business. You need to get creative to revive a reconnection with somebody. This feels specific to money. It's got to be new. It can't be done the same. But it almost feels like you're game for that, or at least by the end of it, you're going to be on board with the reinventing. You're not necessarily reinventing the wheel, though. Spirit doesn't want you to go like so left field with it or so out there with it, but something needs to be tweaked. I think for many of you, the tweaking is being the entrepreneur, having the courage to launch something on, okay? There's longing here. I'm seeing some buried suffering. I know that pertains to some relationships for you, Virgo. So let's take a look at love. Virgo's in love. Virgo's in love. Virgo's in love. Not all you thought they'd be. Somebody got caught thinking the grass is greener. The grass wasn't even green, was it? Did your partner have that experience? Are you sitting there and waiting for them to be like, oh, sorry, I made the wrong decision? If that's you, Virgo, the grass wasn't greener, huh? That could be the longing. That could be the longing, but Spirit just keeps saying the grass. Like the grass wasn't even green. You thought the grass was greener and the grass wasn't even green. It's just like weeds. That's tough. There is longing. But there are some partners who have made that decision and you can't go back. you know? And Venus retrograde, you do not want to, but when Venus goes direct, there's going to be some temptation. Some have some temptation to come back to you. So let's see. One more. Okay. Virgo's in love. Virgo's in love. Circle 20th. There's something around 20th that will be significant in love for you. Situation. Give your relationship a chance. I'm recording these in a different room because I love the energy of this room, but I'm right off of the main road here in Harlem, and you're going to hear some sirens. I apologize. This next part's interesting, but I want the siren to pass. Okay. Your challenge. Give your relationship a chance is the situation at hand. Okay? Crossing this is reckon someone doesn't want it. I know that's hard to hear, hard to give up. But honestly, Virgo, someone just doesn't want to go back. If there's been a big enough separation, someone's done so much healing that they can't risk what they could give up. And you feel like this, like I've just come too far. It's not that there isn't love, but it's too risky now. This isn't the same old situation. No one gets to go back to anything anymore. Let's pull a few outcome cards here. Okay. Someone still wants it. Okay. Someone still wants it. Someone still wants it. Venus retrograde is just a challenging thing to get through for couples. Even if you're in an amazing relationship, there will be challenges at this time that you're going to have to overcome. Obviously, we're all going through them in general, single or couple. But healthy partners and healthy relationships, the struggles will make you stronger. Spirit said like glue, like it strengthens the glue. It strengthens the bond of the healthy relationship. So if Venus retrograde has or will result in a separation, there wasn't a strong enough bond. Somebody got tired of doing all of the work themselves, okay? And that's the person who doesn't want to come back into the relationship because it's too risky for them. I'm sorry, these sirens. It's also kind of that time of night, right? When we get the sirens here. But dramatic effect. Someone still wants this. Like, I really feel this. I'm not even going to say, Virgo, so if you want this and you want the reconciliation and you just don't know how to do this or how to go about this, I'm not going to say that your partners, or for cross watchers here, it's not that Virgo or Virgo's other partner doesn't want it. They just don't feel safe giving that a shot anymore, okay? How can you make this safe? Honestly, wait until Venus goes direct because I feel like there's going to be misconnections. I believe Venus goes direct the 25th, but then you have to factor in shadow period. There could still be some misconnections. Someone really wants this. A spirit just showed me somebody like praying, like, how do I do this? How do I do this? Like, how do I do this? How is this possible? Like, why do I want this? Why do I still need this? And how the hell do I do this? No more ego. No more ego. Someone needs to be more vulnerable. Someone needs to be honest. I'm feeling deceit here. Now, Virgo, if you feel like you've been burying emotions and you put on a front that you're fine and you don't care, your partner has seen through that and they don't respect it. Somebody felt like, or you be feeling like this about a partner. Like, I know that you're so full of shit right now. I know Venus gave you the courage, but understand that Venus was just testing us and you failed the test. So I know what your real feelings are. And you're going to have to face those real feelings, especially as we get closer to the end of it, right? But somebody is not okay with the deception around the feelings because it put them out in the cold. You feel like you've been put out in the cold? I just don't know. I don't know. You still want it, but you don't know why you want it. Like, you'd like to move past it. Or for Virgo's partners, if you put them out in the cold, Virgo, I don't know if this reconciliation is going to happen. But let's look at some more positive cards. Children was a factor, okay? Children could still be a factor. Somebody wanted children. This is also children too. Someone wanted to make the effort to have children. Another partner didn't. Could that have broken up a partnership? We have attraction here. Leo's coming through. There could be a Leo in the picture, but the attraction card, a spirit is saying someone was attracted to the energy that they were getting elsewhere. This speaks to somebody being deceitful in their time and their thoughts and their energies. Maybe they got caught. Did you get caught? Did your partner get caught? There's still a heartbeat here, Virgo. For those of you who do want to be with somebody, there's still a heartbeat here. It hasn't completely flatlined. But understand that the more time that goes by, the more closed that door becomes, you know? Or the door just like disappears altogether. Bottom of the deck. See, this isn't coming through positive. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, okay? This is a little bit more of an extended reading now, but see this flirtation, this passion, the releasing of the ex. Why? Why? Was it somebody's insecurity? Why? Somebody messed up. Somebody messed up, and that's probably the person preying on, I don't know, Virgo. Take your time. If someone's trying to come back into your life, take your time with it, because something isn't what it seems. If somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side and they left you for something greener, why? You're not a plan B. You know that you're better than that. You did that to somebody. Understand that there is self-love in place. It's not the same old cycle of things and habits, and somebody really have closed the door. But I will tell you this, there is still a heartbeat here. It's not completely gone. You're saying you don't have all the pieces yet. If you really do want to reconcile, if you really do want to work on a relationship, you don't have all the pieces yet. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't know how to do this. Your partner doesn't know how to do this because it's not time yet. That's what it feels like. It's not time yet. You'll know if it's time. You'll know. You'll know when you get past the ego, or your partner gets past the ego. Whoever isn't feeling, when you start feeling and you break down and you get into your heavier emotions, that's going to be some sort of a breakthrough for those of you who are of the highest good to get back together, right? But honor this. Don't rush this, okay? For those of you who are like, absolutely no way am I doing that, you have more than one person who wants your attention. I'm really getting Leo very strong. You have to wait until Leo season, okay? Because we have, again, Venus retrograde, but then also the shadow period to follow. So there's definitely something. I was getting 20th. I'm getting Leo season, and just Leos in general. It's a really good energy for you. Play the field too much. If you're in a committed relationship, don't let Venus tempt you. You will regret it. You lose this. You lose this. And it really be a done deal this time, okay? This goes for Virgo's partners as well. Virgo, I know this is tough. I know it's a tough time. Like I said, there's still a heartbeat. But there's work. There's work, and you need two partners to do the work if there's going to be a reconciliation here. And I don't know if enough time has gone by for both partners to have healed enough and to have changed enough to get the work done that needs to be. Guys, so I'm going to leave you with that. Virgos, I love you. Thank you all for your love and your support. I'm so grateful. I just mentioned to Gemini that I wasn't sure if I was going to do private readings or sessions yet, but I am. I will commit to emergency readings and emergency sessions at the time. I'm just getting back into work, so I want to give myself time to catch up. But I will do emergency readings, emergency sessions. So if you do need that, reach out to me. All right. I love you, Virgo. I'll see you back here soon.